Sports with Gary Harris.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Philip Coleman.
And I'm Lynn Brooks. Many of us saw showers today. Some parts of our viewing area even had some rough weather, and now another big change is happening. Let's get a first check on Alabama's home team forecast.
Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott joins us now with the very latest on what we can expect tonight.
Hey, Philip, Lynn, good Monday evening to you. I tell you, it's getting colder in a heartbeat tonight as a cold front moves in from the northwest. The front itself down around Dothan, Alabama, moving southeast quickly. A lot of rain ahead of that front, though. Earlier today, last night, we dealt with a good soaking rain. One severe weather issue over in Jefferson County, downtown Birmingham, had that EF1 tornado with winds sustained at 90 miles per hour with that storm. Fortunately, that was the only report of damage across our state today. Temperatures getting colder, though. 48 now, Tuscaloosa 40, in Tupelo, temperatures down to 60s towards Montgomery, but even there, it will get colder tonight. So here's that forecast: 42 at 7, 39 at 10, 35 at midnight. How cold does it get tonight? How about your weekend forecast? Weather is coming up.
Well, the rainy weather did not stop dozens of volunteers from coming out to support the Rosedale community in Tuscaloosa.
Rosedale Park, located along Greensboro and 10th Avenue, was destroyed during the April 27 tornado. WVUA's Jennifer Edwards shows you now how the community is taking the next step toward recovery in our top story.
Amidst the rain stands a sign of hope for the Rosedale community, and it's in the form of a playground. The United Way of West Alabama, Tuscaloosa County Parks and Recreation, and a national organization called Kaboom, as well as other local organizations, all teamed up to get this playground put together in just one day.
We found this site and these partners, and they really helped put together kind of speeding up the rebuilding of Rosedale. And we just felt it was not a better spot to get this done.
Rosedale Court is in walking distance of the new playground and is also seeing movement. Tenants are moving into the new facilities just in time to enjoy the new equipment.
Rosedale Phase 1 is wrapping up. As a matter of fact, we're just going through final punch list items on a lot of the buildings here. We actually started leasing here in the first part of December, and we've already got a few buildings already leased up. And we hope to have all the buildings leased up probably shortly after the first of the year.
Hall says the community is being built back bigger and better than before.
We have a lot more green space for the kids to play and things of that nature that we didn't have before. We also have modern amenities. We had all kinds of deficiencies that were associated with the original building designs that we've taken care of.
Hall says he hopes all of the progress being made will spread throughout the Rosedale area.
We hope that, you know, with the revitalization of Rosedale and some of the other things that are going on in this area, that it'll sort of catalyze the rest of the owners, property owners here to sort of follow suit.
Hall says a second phase is already underway and vertical construction should begin by the first of the year. Reporting in Tuscaloosa, Jennifer Edwards, WVUA News.
And Hall also tells us that a third phase is also in the works. It will be a 4-story high-rise for senior citizens and people with disabilities.
On your Crime Watch tonight, police need your help finding a burglary suspect. It happened early this morning at Duncan's Pharmacy on Highway 69. We have surveillance video of the suspect. It's pretty clear, actually. This suspect forced his way into the front door and once inside took an undisclosed amount of prescription medicine. Now, if you know the identity of this suspect, contact Tuscaloosa County Crime Stoppers. The number 205-752-STOP. That's 205-752-7867. Or you can text the word TUSC, T-U-S-C, and the suspect's information to crimes. That's 274-637. If your information leads to an arrest, you are eligible for a cash reward. Now an update on another story we've been following. Visitation arrangements have been set for Jason Guin. He's the Northport police officer who died in a car crash this past Thursday. Visitation services will be tomorrow at Sunset Funeral Home at 5 p.m. Funeral services will be held Wednesday at 11, also at Sunset Funeral Home. The burial will follow at Mount Hebron Baptist Church.
Falling gas prices have been some good news for drivers. Gasoline prices have fallen 46 cents per gallon during the last 2 months. Now, the Lundberg survey of gasoline prices attributes this drop to refinery problems being resolved. Crude oil is also cheaper following a period of steadily rising prices. And these gasoline prices could keep on falling. According to the survey's publisher, the national average of gasoline is now $3.38 per gallon.
If you're sending a gift to school for your child's teacher, this story is for you.
It sure is. There are now official limits on just how much your child can spend on his or her teacher for a gift. WVUA's Mary Beth Harrison has the details.
When you are Christmas shopping, the last thing you probably think of is breaking the law. But when it comes to giving a teacher a gift, the law is set to a $25 limit.
Just wanted to make sure that parents and general public knew that there are some rules that you have to follow, and if you follow those rules, it's perfectly legal to give your gifts to your teachers.
Let me think. Despite the limit placed on teacher gifts, stores like Anna Kate & Company say there's plenty you can get for $25.
You can walk around in here right now and pick something up. I mean, anything from our jewelry lines to like our candles. I mean, we even have some little handbags that would be good for $25. Gourmet foods, personalized hand towels, folded notes that can be personalized with the teacher's name.
Retailers say something personalized from a student is always special.
And we've talked to teachers over the years, and they remember the child that gave them those ornaments, and it's special to them.
And Alan says most shoppers are trying to stick to a budget.
We try to keep gifts in those price ranges because that's what most people want to spend.
So as long as you follow the rules, William Tennell has one final piece of advice for the giving season.
If you feel like you would like to give your teacher a gift, if your child wants to give them a gift, do it. I can assure you the teachers at this time of year, they really appreciate it.
Reporting in Tuscaloosa, Mary Beth Harrison, WVUA News.
And again, according to the ethics law, the limit for state employee gifts is $25 or $50 per term. Now, still to come here on WVUA News at 6, we have the latest on lawmakers' conversations on avoiding that fiscal cliff.
And coming up in home team weather, it is getting mighty cold tonight. 48 now, Tuscaloosa 40 in Tupelo, but how cold is it going to get? And when will the warmer temperatures return? Your forecast is straight ahead. Stay with us.
And will UA offensive coordinator Doug Nussmeier interview for the head coaching position at Southern Miss? Gary Harris will have the latest for you in Alabama's home team sports.